to add assets, values, uh, assets, values, default value. Uh, Now, click on that. Yes. So in the bottom, there's a write this whole thing. Then this is इधर है. हाँ वही ना. आता पूर्ण प्रोजेक्टच कॉपी करू शकतो. नाही नावाडे माझा गोष्ट करू.
Instruction.
Okay. So yeah, you're taking care of the CSS. Good.
Yeah, I guess that should do.
now save that file. What's your terminal?
1 second.
That's really nice. आवाज हो रहा है.
पता क्या है?
अभी ये लिंक सेंड करूंगा. तेरे घर पे होगा कल जब सबका साथ में रहेगा. बोलना पे. किरण किरण आपण नेक्स्ट कोणती फाईल एडिट करायची होती रे. नेक्स्ट फाईल कोणती edit
questions or, oh, you guys, yes, so you're working. Okay, so where are we now? So I assume that you inserted that code into the CSS? Yeah, the highlight? Okay, good. So that's saying that highlight will be a class, and in table movies, table header, the class is highlight. So what other files are you working in?
Controller.
Which?
The controllers, movies controller.
Okay, but what about the view? You might want to start with the view first. It's kind of easier if you start with the view.
Go to the HAML file. The view.
Movies.
So the list of all movies page is the index page, right? So the corresponding view is, yes. Let's look at it. Okay, and by the way, you can dismiss that default, you know, instead of having a million tabs open, you can get rid of that. We're not going to go back to it.
Next to Ruby.intro.
Okay, good. Yeah, we don't need it. Go ahead. Okay. So can we walk through what's going on in this right now? Go, yeah. Display it so we can see it from the top of the page to the bottom of the page.
Before that, have we committed the last change?
Okay. And I want to see the okay, good. So Viom, can you see what's going on in the HTML? I mean, it's HAML, but you know what I'm saying, right? I'm sorry. I have to, I'll be a second. Yeah, it's up here. Can just come around and get rid of there's all kinds of stuff. Oh, and there's these stickies too. And the diagram, yeah. Yes. And you can use these exclusively. What some people do is when they do the storyboard, they copy stuff on these and they just stick it. You know what I'm saying? But you probably won't. You know what I'm saying? When, like, use these to like, scribble on and look out details, and it's good. Yeah. Right. But that way the client can still look through the cards. Okay. Okay, so Viom, you know what's going on this page?
It's displaying the table.
Right. So at the top we have the headers of the table, and then at the bottom we have a block that displays the data for each movie, right? Okay, so we have the headers of the table, we have the body of the table, and the directions are telling us that we're going to make the column head for movie title end release date, clickable links. Now, normally, if we were just writing in HTML, what would be the tag associated with the clickable link?
href. ahref.
The what?
Anchor tag.
Which tag? H?
Anchor. Anchor
Oh,
tag.
anchor. Yeah, yeah, okay. I wasn't hearing you right. Yeah, the A tag, okay. But Rails has helper methods that automatically generate tags, all right? And in order to generate the A tag, what method do you call? And you can look at the rest of the page and see that there are other links, right? Yes, yes. So link to generates an A tag. So how would we start modifying movie title and release date so that they were links?
Converted into class. I mean, we have to provide attributes. The class attributes.
Well, what does it look like the link to is asking for? How are the other link tos set up? What do you see? Fiona, what does the line start with? The link to line. Fiona, look at the page and one of the link tos that's already there. What does the line start with?
Equal to.
Yes, okay. So there's always an equal, then there's a space. Is that right?
Yes.
And then the method link to, right? And then a space. And then what is after the space? What you want to show, what you want to display, right? The word, the text that is displayed in the link. All right, so start setting that up on movie title. So you can change the fact that that line is going to start with the %th, right?
Yes.
So you can see there's a %td down there, right? With a link to also, right? So start setting it up in the same way.
Same way in the movie title.
Yeah.
Equal to. Link to.
Yeah.
Movie title.
Because it's now part of a link, you have to put it in quotes, right?
Yes. Movie title.
In the double quotes.
Okay.
Single, yeah, double quotes.
Yeah, it's fine. And then you have to tell it where to go, right? So comma. You don't need a space in front of that comma. Okay. Space after the comma. And where do you want to go? You're on the index page. When you sort the titles, where do you want to go? Same page. All right. So did you do a rake routes before? Okay, do a rake routes on the terminal that isn't having something run. Rake. No, not Heroku. No. Just rake routes. REUTES. Routes. Enter. And pull it up so we can see the whole thing.
Yeah, okay. Now, can you find the movies index? The controller is movies, the action is index, and you see that there's two of them, right? Which one are we interested in? The one that's at the root or the one that responds to get?
That responsible.
Yes, the one that responds to get. Okay. Now, do you understand what the prefix is telling us? What is the prefix telling us?
It's a data group.
It's the path name.
Sorry? So Rails generates helpers for us, helpers that generate these URLs, okay? So we don't have to do any work. And it gives us a prefix, and in order to use the prefix, you add underscore path to whatever the prefix is, and that will be the URI for that page. You understand what I'm saying? So when you designate that method, it goes to that page. All right? So at the right of movie title, what do you want to put down as where do I want to go?
To the same page.
Yeah.
With sorted.
Well, yes, but first we need to give the path, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so write down what the proper destination is to movie title. Use the prefix. Yeah. Underscore.
Path.
Yeah. Okay. And we're going to have to send it some information, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we want to tell it that the title field should be sorted, right? So we can make up a hash key, like sorted, something like that. You can just make up whatever you want, but you're going to have to send it as an argument. Yeah. Okay, rocket.
Equal to greater than a, yeah.
Yeah. And then what field do you want to be the sort field? Title, right?
Title, yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah. Okay, good. Now close your paren.
So it has to be movie underscore. Okay, yeah, no. Fine.
Yeah, he's got the plural, right? Movies. Going back to the index page. Okay, and then you also have to add you have to add a class and ID to this. So the instructions say that you need to provide a class that is conditionally set, and it's going to be set by the controller, and it's got to be attached to the header. Yeah. So you have class. Is it a parentheses or is that a hash or a curly braces or parentheses there? It's very tiny. Actually, it might not matter which, but okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great. Thank you. Yeah. And yeah, class, and make up a variable name. Rocket. Now, how would you make up the name? Yeah, of a instance variable. Yeah. This is good. Add title. That's great. Okay. And then at the end of the line, you have to give the link itself an ID. So how would you do that at the very end of the line?
Also hash.
Okay. And so here, what did they name it? This is ID rocket. I'm sorry. I'll be 1 second. ID rocket.
Title header.
Yeah. And then title header. Yeah. Is that title underscore header? I don't have the directions right here. I think it is. All right. So that's how you want to set up your title link. You want to set up the release date link the same way, and then we'll have to modify the controller. Now, Guillaume, do you have time this evening or no? I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here, let's save the broadcast and